Hi everyone, welcome to Playwright tutorial. Today in this tutorial, we are going to talk about scenario outline. In behavior driven development, writing clean and reusable test cases is very important. In this video, we will understand what scenario outline is, why we use it, and we will also look at a simple real world example so you can use it confidently in your projects. What is a scenario outline? A scenario outline in Cucumber is used to run the same scenario multiple times with different input values. Instead of hard coding test data, we use placeholders inside the scenario and an example table to supply multiple data sets. Each row in the example table run the scenario. So let's begin. In previous tutorial, I have explained about the tagging. So you can watch this video. By using tagging, you can run the specific test. Suppose you want to run only smoke test, so you can add tag. So you can watch this video. I have explained in a detail. Now we will make some changes in this file. If you want to run the test with multiple data set, so here use scenario outline and then enter scenario outline name. Scenario outline name is successful login to source demo. Enter here source login demo. Successful login to source demo and remove this one. And given is I open the source demo login page. Here we will change when I login with the username and password. I login with bracket username and password bracket closing bracket and then enter here password. Then I should see results. Remove this one and here we will use examples and define here header. As you can view here, header 1, header 2, header 3, and then enter value 1, value 2, value 3. Suppose you want to log in with multiple users. You want to log in with valid credentials and you want to log in with invalid credential. So you can define data inside this examples table. First, we will enter here header is first is username. First username, second header is password and then results. Define results here. Now, inside this value, we need to enter username, password, and then enter result. If the user enter valid credential, user will be logging successfully. Open Chrome browser, and this is login page. This is standard underscore user. Suppose user enter valid credentials here. User enter valid credential and then click on login. So this product's text should be displayed when the user successfully login. We will define here enter username and password. First logout. Click on logout. Enter username. Open VS Code. First username and then password. Enter password here. And what text should be displayed when the user successfully login? Products text should be displayed in inventory page. Copy this one. Now we will enter data here for logged out user. Change here logged out user and then enter password. Enter password here. So what text should be displayed when the user enter invalid credentials or logout user? Let's see. Enter username, password, and this text should be displayed, which is epic sad face. enter in results header. Let's format this document. We can format this document, right click here and then click on format document. Save this file. Now we will make some changes in our step file. First, I will suggest you watch previous tutorial so you can easily understand about this step file and feature file. Here we will make changes. Copy this one. I login with the username and password. Enter in step file. I log in with username and password. Now, here we will define string, and here enter string, enter variables name which is username for username and password. Now, we do not need to define here with password because we have already defined username and password in examples table. So here we will just enter this variable name which is username without quote. Enter variable name which is password and then click on login button. Right click here, format document, and then write the step for I should see results. Then I should see results. Same here, we will enter string, remove this one, string, and then enter here expected result and add some condition here. We will add some condition here. If expected result is equal to products. If expected result is equal to products, await expect page dot locator and then enter this locator value page dot locator. This is for products. So here we will enter products and then enter round bracket dot title dot title, enter single quote here. Same as well, we need to enter single quote here. Dot to have text, and this text is expected result. Add another condition here, remove this one, we do not need to define here. As you can view here, we do not need to define products because our expected result is here, which is products. We just enter this variable name, which is expected results is equal to products. Add another condition here, else await expect page dot locator, and then round bracket we will enter here locator value. If the user enter logout user username and then enter this password, so this text will be displayed, which is epic sad face. Let's see how we can locate this element. Heading 3, data dash test is equal to error. Inside this double quote, we will enter bracket data dash test is equal to error, is equal to error, and then closing bracket. Right click here and format document dot 2 contain text expected result. Save this file. After executing all test cases, we need to close the browser. So here we will close the browser, and here after async callback function, and then close the browser. Await browser dot close, which is used for closing the browser. Close browser. So here we write await browser dot close. We need to change here locator, correct this spelling. OCTR locator. Now we can run the test. Enter here double quote is missing, so we define here after. Make sure we need to import given, when, then, and after. Now run the test. So we can run the test. Format document, save this file, click on view, and then click on terminal. Enter command here npm run bdt. This is the command for running the test. Test is running. First it will navigate to the URL. As you can view on URL, login successfully, and then enter invalid credentials. Total 2 scenarios here in this file. 2 scenarios, 2 passed, 6 steps, 6 passed. The benefits of using scenario outline: it avoids duplicate test scenarios, support data-driven testing easily, and it improves test readability and clarity, make test easy to maintain, and save time by running one scenario with multiple data sets. That's all for today tutorial on scenario outline in Cucumber. It helps you write clean, reusable, and data-driven test scenarios without repeating code. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more testing tutorials. See you in the next video.